everyone, this is Angela and Ryan with LostReviews.com, here for another episode
of Blue
Monday. So, excuse us because we have head colds going on, got the whole congestion, sounded really awesome. Probably shouldn't be on camera kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you gotta do what you gotta do.
About a month.
Yeah, it just won't go away. So let's get right to these movies that won't go away. This one has been out for a while, but we got it sent to us a little bit late. Blu-ray of We Bought a Zoo with Matt Damon.
Yes, this is a Cameron Crowe film that reunites him with Patrick Fugit.
Fugit? I don't know. Fugit?
He's the kid from Almost Famous, and a film that I really like him in is Wrist Cutters.
A love story.
Yes, Wrist Cutters, a love story, which I think everybody should check out if you haven't.
Good movie.
So a lot of people really don't like We Bought a Zoo.
I've read some very hilarious and terrible reviews. One of them being on our own website.
Yes. It's a family movie. It's a straight up family movie. So you have to kind of come at it in that.
Like full Disney.
Yes. Disney should have made this movie.
Disney. I thought it was made by Disney for a minute.
Yeah. So straight up, just.
What is it about?
Harsh.
The dude buys a zoo, huh?
That's pretty much it. His wife dies. Feels really sad, doesn't know what to do with his kids, so they
throws him in a zoo.
And
then he starts making out with Scarlett Johansson. This is a dream come true for everyone.
Sounds great to me. So this really is a 100% family movie and plays out like a Lifetime film. Another addition to this, they put on a tract where there will be absolutely no cussing, and you can put this down for all your Christian friends.
Was there any cussing?
I don't think so. I don't understand why we have this family-friendly track.
Is that what that means? It says includes English family-friendly audio track, which is an alternate audio.
Yes.
But it's already rated PG. What the heck can I take out of there besides like animal balls?
It puts it into G, you know. So.
Have little bloopy signs over all the animal parts and buttholes.
That'd be awesome. I'd watch that all the time.
This is for coarse language. Coarse.
Yeah, I think there's a couple times when he really gets angry and
he pulls a Flanders and he's
he may say shit or something, you know?
I don't know if Matt Damon can say shit, to be honest. He's so PG already.
Alright. So this film, I felt... You know, it's a heartfelt film. It does have a lot of plot issues. Cameron Crowe has really kind of lost it. I love him, and I want to love everything that he does.
Yeah, this is a far, far stretch from what he usually does.
Yeah, from like Almost Famous and stuff.
Jerry Maguire.
But you can see, in the special features, I think, is where this Blu-ray kind of redeems itself. Okay. I love watching Cameron work, and I love...
Oh, do you get to see him?
Yeah. It's like all the stuff he does, like with Almost Famous and stuff, where he has those behind-the-scenes documentaries, and he's making people listen to music that inspires parts and scenes and the stuff.
Does he do that with this?
Yeah,
Does he make them listen like the ambient sounds that they play in the zoo?
Yeah, like whales and stuff.
No, like birds crowing at night.
No, they don't do that. But some great stuff. You get to, you know, kind of reminiscing moments between him and Patrick and you know, Matt Damon. Really, everybody loves Cameron Crowe. You can't not love Cameron Crowe.
I love him.
But I'm just gonna give. I mean, if you have a family and you want a really serious, like Lifetime, Disney Channel, made-for-TV movie type of stuff, then you're gonna find that in We Bought a Zoo. And I'm just gonna give it a rented. I did enjoy it. I didn't hate it like everybody else.
Are there a lot of animals in the movie? Like
no,
animals?
actually, kind of surprising. They buy this zoo and there's no animals.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's just no animals in the zoo.
You're messing with me.
Yeah, there's tons of animals in this.
There's animals in the back here.
Yes.
I'm just wondering if there's scenes with animals or if you just see them like grazing in the background and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, this movie would probably make you cry. There's a hard scene where they have to put down one of the tigers that he's become friends with.
No!
Yeah.
Well, I say no to this movie then.
So I'm just going to give this a rented.
Maybe that's what the coarse language is about.
But the special features on this are fantastic. If you like Cameron Crowe, which I do, check that out.
Okay, so next up, this is kind of a smaller little film I have not heard of from Kino Lorber called Littlerock.
Okay, so Littlerock is they're calling this the reverse of Lost in Translation.
Yeah, what does it say? The flip side of Lost in Translation.
So these two Japanese siblings go to America and they don't speak English. So it's the flip side of Lost in Translation.
Oh, I see. They have to come over here and try to understand
us? So the special thing about Littlerock is they're going through the United States. They're trying to, you know, rekindle their friendship as siblings, and they meet this group of people in a small town, and the sister wants to stay, and she becomes romantically involved with one of the people, and then another one of the townies, you know, loves her, and it's just kind of like this whole ongoing relationship with
weird
no
triangle?
words. Yeah, with no words. The thing that is beautiful about Little Rock is I'm an indie film person, and that puts you in these situations where you expect this to be like any normal indie film. You expect her to go hang out with all these guys, and what's going to happen to her in an indie film?
She's gonna get raped.
She's gonna get raped.
Did I guess it right?
Yes, that's how you feel, right?
Okay.
Little Rock spins that on its head, and it makes you feel like those things are going to happen, and it makes you realize about yourself, like, oh my god, I'm so screwed up now from indie film. None of that stuff happens, but
instead she's given a puppy?
Well, instead, you know, just normal stuff happens, like everyday normal people. And then in the end, there's a really big twist that is fantastic. I love this movie. It really, just for those moments alone, if you're an indie film person, like we're going to talk about Shame here soon, if you expect everything bad to happen when you're watching an indie film, like dog comes in, you expect his brains to get blown out in like the next 5 minutes, then Little Rock is going to kind of twist your feelings around, and it does it so fantastically that you have to see.
Makes you feel like a dirty person?
Movie. The only thing that I'm going to knock on this Blu-ray is there are no special features on here.
There's not?
There's just the trailer.
This is bonus materials right here.
Oh, well, there's audio commentary, but there's just like nothing there.
Just them talking.
Yeah, it's just blank stuff and nothing. And the audio commentary is kind of like jokey. I think they might have been all high while they did it, so it's not that great. So the special features. Best way to get
through those.
Yeah,
so I have to ask though. You say that they come over and they don't speak English. Are you reading subtitles for them?
Yeah. So the brother speaks a little bit of English, just like enough to get them through their tourist trip a month in America. Right. So
like, where's the McDonald's? Where's the bathroom?
Yeah, like, you know, he knows a little bit. He can understand just a little bit. She speaks none, and there's this one part where the brother leaves her alone, but you're reading everything that she's saying to them in subtitles, and that makes it's interesting in that aspect. And then the end of this film, I don't want to ruin it for everybody, is just brilliant.
All right, cool. Okay, so next up, this one is out now too. All these are already available. This one is The Sun Came Out.
Seven Worlds Collide. Okay, so this is a documentary about the band that gets together. They don't do it every year. The last time they did it was in 2001 with Eddie Vedder and Neil Flynn. But this time around, they got the guys from Radiohead. Woo-hoo! They have the guitarist from the Smiths. And it's a documentary about how they came together to make this album for charity, and then they also play a concert for charity during the documentary. It's a beautiful documentary, especially if you're a fan of Radiohead.
Yes.
Because we've always wanted, like, Radiohead always releases these in the studio videos of them just playing the album.
It's in the basement.
In the basement. Okay. So you've always wanted, as a fan, like, how do they get together? How do they write songs? How does that work?
Sure, I guess.
Is it just Tom York? Is it just Johnny? No, actually, Phil is a brilliant guitarist.
Nope, Phil's a drummer.
Nope, he is actually a brilliant guitarist. You will see that in this.
Really?
Yeah, so not only, like, and everybody's so surprised, actually, the guys from Radiohead take up a good portion of this because of all these talented people that get together and they're like, oh my god, who knew that Phil was such a talented guy? We just thought he would come in and be a drummer. But no, cool. He's like writing songs on acoustic guitars.
I didn't even know that.
They're like
I've read about
folksy songs. They're really, really good and talented and really kind of dark. And then Ed is also bringing the same kind of stuff. They're just playing these awesome like rock songs that they could never make with Radiohead. It's brilliant. And then they also get together, and the guy from Wilco, pretty much all the members of Wilco in this, and they make really good friends with Radiohead. There's also this great thing where Ed is bashing on Marilyn Manson that's in here. He's talking to one of the guys from Wilco, and he's like, when we were on tour, Marilyn Manson's manager called us and was like, do you want to hang out with Marilyn Manson? And then he makes like the noose thing, like, yeah, no. So, a little Marilyn Manson bashing by Radiohead. A fantastic documentary if you're into any of the bands, which just Katie Tunstall's in here, and just brilliant stuff.
Right,
awesome
cool.
documentary.
I would definitely have to check that out. It's not rated.
Yeah, you can buy it now. Just go to the website.
Okay. And that again was called The Sun Came Out. The making of the album Seven Worlds Collide.
Yes.
So is there an album too?
Yeah, you can buy the album, which goes to charity. I highly suggest. I mean, it's really, really good stuff. If you're into like Katie Tunstall, if you're into Radiohead, if you're into Wilco,
pretty much all those.
Everybody will love this, so just go check it out.
Okay, next up, this one.
American Dad.
Last two are coming out this Tuesday, the 17th of April. American Dad, Volume 7, uncensored.
Yeah.
Showing his little alien wee.
His Wiimote. So everybody knows what to expect from American Dad. I enjoy American Dad more than I do Family Guy. I like the humor and kind of political satire that comes with. Yeah, I like.
Sometimes it's hit or miss for me because I do like the political stuff, but at times it kind of drags on.
I really enjoy it, and I really like. They always put together these great DVDs for these releases, and this is, no exception, because it's got the commentary for episodes. Some interesting little made for the DVD exploits. Ours is broken, but Angela's going to show you this.
Hold it together here.
So
I got one of those lucky ones where it breaks as soon as you crack it open.
I love American Dad. I especially loved season 7. I think
3 discs.
If you're into this is going.
It's volume 7.
It has to be into. You have to put this in your collection. It's awesome. Just like the Simpsons stuff that they did before, and the Family Guy that they had before. It's always packed with special features.
That's a good show. I like it.
Yeah, and there's got this great Comic-Con thing of them at Comic-Con 2011. All right.
Cool. Okay. Well, that was quick and easy. What was that?
Yes.
A rent or buy?
Oh, buy it. Yeah.
Okay. Last, but certainly not least, one of my favorite films from last year, and totally got snubbed by the Oscars. Shame.
Yes, this is a must-own. And here's the thing: if you're a DVD guy, you can't buy Shame on DVD.
Really?
You can only buy this combo pack Blu-ray, which I think is amazing because force people to get Blu-ray.
Well, I'll say you're forced to buy this. It has a DVD.
Yeah.
DVD/digital copy and a Blu-ray. That's what you're saying?
Yep. So if you want the DVD of Shame, you have to buy the Blu-ray, which is great. You should be doing that anyway. You should just go buy a Blu-ray player because
this movie is amazing. It's really subtle too. It's a slow burn kind of film. It takes a lot of concentration, but there's not a lot of dialogue per se. It's just character develop. It's watching a character fall apart. It's watching inside of him, inside of his mind almost.
Yeah, Michael Fassbender in this is amazing, and he plays a character that is dealing with sex addiction. Mm-hmm. But really, this movie could be about any kind of addiction. It's just how he deals with it.
Yeah.
And just an amazing film. From Carey Mulligan also is in this, who is fantastic, and Fassbender plays a person that's dealing with an addiction that makes him implode, and God, I can't remember. Carey Mulligan is playing the character that's dealing with addiction that is exploding. Okay. So you're seeing both spectrums of the thing and how they kind of deal with each other.
And their siblings.
And their siblings, and a very strange sibling
Very strange at times.
The movie is shot beautifully. Another reason why you must own it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, Steve McQueen really needs to do a few more pictures. I think he's done this and like one other thing.
Hunger.
Something, but it was just he has some real talent for like visualizing a story and showing it. And I really enjoyed his direction in this film.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The special features are kind of lacking though.
Really?
Yeah, they're just basically stuff pulled off the web that they stuck on
Fox
the web.
Movie Channel presents In Character with Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, nothing is really over like 10 minutes, but the movie's worth it. I wish there was a commentary on here. This movie kind of deserves a commentary. I'd love to hear like really in-depth stuff going on.
Yeah.
But Shame is one of our favorite films of 2011 and a must-buy on Blu-ray.
I'd like to hear what Michael Fassbender thinks about all of his comments about his talent in this film.
Of course you would. But that is it for this week of Blue Monday, and please go by and support Shame. We love this movie. You have to have this in your collection.
Yep. Or you're not a very messed up person like you should be.
Yes. So watch Shame and then watch Littlerock back to back.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you later. See you next week on Lost Reviews.
All right. Bye.